guys. At this point, we're going to discuss, or I'm going to discuss on my summary regards with the chapter 6 network layer. The network layer protocols. The network layer end-to-end transport processes, addressing and devices, encapsulation, routing, the encapsulation. As I said in my previous, or as I discussed in my previous videos, it is somehow related or somehow similar regards with the protocols and the layers. So we have here the network layer that holds the Internet Protocol version 4 and the version 6. Encapsulation IP transport layer PDU equals segment holder to data. This transport layer adds a header so segments can be resembled at the destination. Encapsulating IP segment header data, IP header data. Then we have characteristics of IP. Then I have the IP connectionless. For example, a letter is sent through a mailbox to a delivery, then to its destination. The sender doesn't know if the receiver is present. The letter arrives if the receiver can read letter. Then the receiver doesn't know when it is coming. IP connectionless. IP header and the segment. If the sender doesn't know if the receiver is present, as I said, then the IP best effort delivery. If the packets are routed through the network quickly, some packets may be lost on a route because of the firewall. And media independent, you have the uh, different media types here: the optical fiber, copper serial, the copper ethernet, and the wireless, used for transferring IP packets. Packet header version equals to 0100, DS equals to packet priority, TTL equal limits of packets, protocol upper layer protocol such as TCP, IP address, destination IP address, and the destination of packet. Limitations of IPv4: IP address depletion, Internet routing table expansion, and lack of end-to-end connectivity. And introducing IP basics, increase address space, improve packet handling, eliminates the need for NAT. 4 billion IPv4 addresses 4 billion. Then the IPv6 addresses 340 undecillion. So you see from that, you see that there's much different regards with the old one and the new one IP version. Then I have here the advantages of IPv6. IPv6 is better for routing efficiency, for performance and forwarding rate scalability. No requirement for processing checksums, simplified and more efficient extension header mechanism as opposed to the IP4 option fields. A flow level field for flow processing with no need to open the transport inner packet to identify the various traffic flows. We have here the IPv6 packet header, traffic class priority, flow level, same flow will receive same handling. Section 6.2 routing. Upon completion of this section, we should be able to I should be able to make or hosting, and We have a how forwarding decision. We have three types of destination itself, local host and the remote host. Default gateway routes traffic to other networks, has a local IP address in the same address range as other hosts on the network, can take the data and forward data out. Using the default gateway, the IP address of the R1 interface is the default gateway addresses. So the IP address it should be in a default gateway. It should be present the local network root and the network remote network, and it is very connected. Host routing table IPv4 router routing tables, packet forwarding decision, directly connected network and the remote networks. Then we have the directly connected routing table entities, understanding local root entries here. So root source identifies how the network was learned by the router. Destination network identifies the destination network and how it was learned. Then the outgoing interface identifies the exit interface to use to forward the packet toward the final destination. We have the next hop address. And we have a router is a computer router, CPU and OS. Routers require central processing units such as CPUs and OS or operating system memory consisting of random access memory or RAM, read-only memory or ROM, non-volatile random access memory or NVRAM, and also flash. The Cisco Internet Operating System (IOS) is the system software used for most Cisco devices regardless of the size and type of the device. Then we have here the router memory. Some uses the following applications and processes: iOS and running config. We have here the routing table, ARP cache, and the packet buffering. From stores the following: boot up information that provides us the ARP instructions, power on, self-test, post the test all hardware components, and then limited iOS to provide a backup version of the iOS. Synchronous dynamic RAM or the SD-RAM used for holding the running configuration and routing tables and for supporting packet buffering. Connect to a router, double wide slots and the auxiliary, the LAN interface USB ports, console RJ45, console USB Type B, and the two 4 gig flash and slots. LAN and WAN interface. We have the serial interfaces and the LAN interfaces. Then we have the boot set files. Router boot process. We have ROM to post, perform post, ROM bootstrap to load bootstrap, flash, TFTP server to Cisco Internet Operating System and the locate load operation system, NVRAM TFTP server console going to the configuration local and load configuration file or enter setup mode. Then configure a Cisco router. Configure initial settings on Cisco router. Configure to active interface on Cisco router. Configure device to use default gateway. Then we have the basic switch configuration steps. Configure the device name, host name, then the name, secure user exec mode, line console 0, password, and then write your password desired, then log in. Secure remote telnet or SSH access. Just type line BTY 015. Password, set the password that you set at the line console, then log in. And you need to secure privilege exec mode, enable secret password. Secure all password in the configure file service password encryption in order to be your password or your data will be safe and encrypted. Provide legal and notification banner MOTD. Configure the management SBI interface VLAN 1 IP address, no shutdown. Then the configuration, copy running config, start off. Then we have the basic routing configuration step. We have the configure device, configuring, and the copy running config. And configure interface, we have interface, description, IP address, and no shutdown. Hope you like my video and hope you'll also learn. And thank you for watching.